Accuplacer QAS ratio and proportion questions. Question 1. Adding -1/3 and 5/5 gives which simplified value for practice set 25? Option A 2/3. Option B 4/3. Option C 1/2. Option D 4/15. The correct answer is option A, 2/3. Use a common denominator before combining the rational numbers, so -1/3 plus 5/5 equals 2/3. Keeping the sign on the first fraction is essential because the expression is addition of a negative value. Choice B adds both fractions as positive values, choice C adds or subtracts numerators and denominators directly, choice D uses the product of the denominators but does not build equivalent numerators. Question 2. Among 2/5, 3/7, 1/2, 4/9, which value is greatest for practice set 25? Option A 2/5. Option B 1/2. Option C 3/7. Option D 4/9. The correct answer is option B, 1/2. Converting the numbers to comparable forms shows that 1/2 is the largest value in the list. Fractions with different denominators should not be compared by numerator size alone. Choice A is smaller after the values are compared using equivalent fractions or decimals. Choice C is smaller after the values are compared using equivalent fractions or decimals. Choice D is smaller after the values are compared using equivalent fractions or decimals. Question 3. After a prep subscription priced at $50 increases by 15%, what is the new price for practice set 25? Option A $65. Option B $7.50. Option C $57.50. Option D $42.50. The correct answer is option C, $57.50. A 15% increase means multiplying the original price by 1.15, giving $57.50. The percent must be converted to a decimal before applying it to the original amount. Choice A adds the percent number as dollars instead of finding a percent of the price. Choice B finds only the increase amount and stops too early. Choice D treats the situation as a decrease instead of an increase. Stressed about your Accuplacer exam? We can take Accuplacer exam for you remotely and undetected. We always guarantee a pass and payments only after results. To send us an email, scan the code or tap the link in the description and let's get it done. Question 4. A set of practice cards has algebra cards and statistics cards in a 5:7 ratio. If there are 35 algebra cards, how many statistics cards are there for practice set 25? Option A 42. Option B 245. Option C 25. Option D 49. The correct answer is option D, 49. The ratio 5:7 means every 5 algebra cards pair with 7 statistics cards. Since 35 is 7 groups of 5, the statistics count is 7 times 7 equals 49. Choice A adds one ratio part instead of scaling both parts by the same factor. Choice B multiplies by the statistics part without accounting for the algebra part. Choice C uses the ratio in the reverse direction. Question 5. A student completes 24 math questions in 12 minutes at a steady pace. At that rate, how many minutes are needed for 48 questions? Option A 24. Option B 96. Option C 36. Option D 6. The correct answer is option A, 24. A steady rate lets you scale time and questions by the same factor. Because 48 is 2 times 24, the time is 24 minutes. Choice B uses questions per minute as if it were minutes per question. Choice C adds the extra questions to the time instead of using a rate. choice D uses the reciprocal of the needed scale factor. Question 6. Simplifying x3 x6 divided by x3 leaves which expression for practice set 25? Option A x12. Option B x6. Option C x15. Option D x9. The correct answer is option B, x6. For the same base, multiplication adds exponents and division subtracts exponents. The exponent is 3 plus 6 minus 3 equals 6, so the simplified expression is x6. Choice A adds every exponent and ignores division. Choice C multiplies exponents instead of adding powers with the same base. Choice D forgets to subtract the exponent in the denominator. Question 7. Simplifying 3, 5x minus 4, plus 4x results in which expression for practice set 25? Option A 1 5x minus 8. Option B 1 2x minus 4. Option C 1 9x minus 12. Option D 1 1x minus 12. The correct answer is option C, 1 9x minus 12. Distribute 3 across the parentheses to get 1 5x minus 12, then combine the like x minus terms with 4x. This gives 1 9x minus 12. Choice A adds the outside x minus term to the constant instead of combining like terms. Choice B adds coefficients without distributing the multiplier to both terms. Choice D subtracts the outside x minus term even though it is being added. Question 8. If A equals 4, B equals 2, and C equals 7, what is 3A minus 3B plus C? Option A 25. Option B 13 plus 1. Option C 13 plus 2. Option D 13. The correct answer is option D, 13. Substitute each value carefully. 3, 4, minus 3, 2, plus 7 equals 13. Subtracting a negative value increases the result, which is a common place to lose the sign. Choice A treats the subtraction sign as addition after substitution. Choice B uses an unsupported adjustment rather than the required operation. Choice C uses an unsupported adjustment rather than the required operation. Are you looking for Accuplacer exam actual questions? Visit our website pokerexams.com to access Accuplacer exam study guide with actual questions and answers. Scan the QR code or click the link in the description to get Accuplacer exam answer key today. Question 9. Solving 5x minus 7 equals 13 gives what value of x for practice set 25? Option A 4. Option B minus 3. Option C 20. Option D minus 4. The correct answer is option A, 4. Remove the constant term first, then divide by the coefficient of x. The equation becomes 5x equals 20, so x equals 4. Choice B keeps the constant attached to the final value. Choice C stops after isolating the term with x but before dividing by the coefficient. Choice D changes the sign of the solution without an algebraic reason. Question 10. Solving 5x plus 0 minus 5 gives which solution set? Option A x minus 1. Option B x minus 1. Option C x0. Option D x1. The correct answer is option B, x minus 1. After removing the constant, divide by 5 to isolate x. Dividing an inequality by a negative reverses the inequality symbol, while dividing by a positive keeps the direction the same. Choice A uses the opposite inequality direction. Choice C changes the boundary value during simplification. Choice D flips the sign of the boundary without a valid operation. Question 11. Rearranging D equals RT to solve for T gives which formula for practice set 25? Option A T equals dr. Option B T equals r/d. Option C T equals d/r. Option D, t equals d minus r. The correct answer is option C, t equals d slash r. Since r is multiplied by t, divide both sides by r to isolate t. This keeps distance, rate, and time in the standard relationship. Choice A multiplies by r instead of dividing by it. Choice B uses the reciprocal of the needed ratio. Choice D uses subtraction even though r and t are multiplied. Question 12. Solving the system x plus y equals 5 and 2x minus y equals minus 8 gives which ordered pair for practice set 25? Option A, 6, minus 1. Option B, minus 1, minus 6. Option C, 1, 6. Option D, minus 1, 6. The correct answer is option D, minus 1, 6. Adding the two equations eliminates y and gives 3x equals minus 3, so x equals minus 1. Substituting x back into x plus y equals 5 gives y equals 6. Choice A reverses the x minus and y minus values. Choice B uses the wrong sign for y after substitution. Choice C changes the sign of x during elimination. Question 13. The line through minus 4, 4, and minus 2, 6, has which slope for practice set 25? Option A 1. Option B, minus 5/3. Option C, minus 1. Option D 1 plus 1. The correct answer is option A, 1. Slope is change in y divided by change in x. Here the change in y is 2 and the change in x is 2, so the slope is 1. Choice B adds coordinates instead of finding changes. Choice C uses the opposite sign for the direction of change. Choice D uses an unsupported adjustment rather than the required operation. Question 14. A line has slope 2 and passes through 1, minus 1. Which equation matches the line? Option A y equals 2x plus 3. Option B y equals 2x minus 3. Option C y equals minus 2x minus 3. Option D y equals 2x minus 1. The correct answer is option B, y equals 2x minus 3. Use y equals mx plus b and substitute the point to solve for b. With m equals 2, the intercept is minus 3, so the equation is y equals 2x minus 3. Choice A uses the opposite sign for the y minus intercept. Choice C uses the opposite slope. Choice D uses the points y minus coordinate as the intercept without solving for b. Question 15. For f, x, equals 4x, what is f, 4? Option A 8. Option B 4. Option C 16. Option D 16 plus 1. The correct answer is option C, 16. Function notation asks for the output when x is replaced by 4. Substitution gives 4, 4, plus 0 equals 16. Choice A adds the input to the coefficient instead of multiplying. Choice B multiplies the coefficient and constant before using the input. Choice D uses an unsupported adjustment rather than the required operation. Question 16. The distance between minus 3, 2, and 0, 6, is what value for practice set 25? Option A 7. Option B 1. Option C 12. Option D 5. The correct answer is option D, 5. The horizontal change is 3 and the vertical change is 4. The distance formula gives 3 superscript 2 plus 4 superscript 2 equals 25 equals 5. Choice A adds the horizontal and vertical changes instead of using the distance formula. Choice B subtracts the changes and loses the diagonal distance. Choice C multiplies the changes rather than applying the Pythagorean relationship. Question 17. A rectangle has length 12 and width 5. What is its perimeter for practice set 25? Option A 34. Option B 60. Option C 17. Option D 29. The correct answer is option A 34. Perimeter is the distance around the rectangle, so use 2, length and width. That gives 2, 12 plus 5, equals 34. Choice B finds area instead of perimeter, choice C adds only one length and one width, choice D counts both lengths but only one width. Question 18. A study app charges a $6 setup fee plus $4 per practice set. How many sets were purchased if the total was $78? Option A 24. Option B 18. Option C 19. Option D 17. The correct answer is option B 18. Model the cost as 6 plus 4n equals 78. Subtracting the setup fee gives 4n equals 72, then dividing by 4 gives n equals 18. Choice A keeps the setup fee as extra sets, choice C divides the total before removing the setup fee, choice D is one set short after the fixed fee is removed. Stressed about your Accuplacer exam? We can take Accuplacer exam for you remotely and undetected. We always guarantee a pass and payments only after results. To send us an email, scan the code or tap the link in the description and let's get it done. Question 19. For the data set 6, 8, 9, 13, 18, what is the median? Option A 10.8. Option B 12. Option C 9. Option D 6. The correct answer is option C 9. The values are already in order, so the middle value of the 5 minus number set is the median. The middle position is the third value, which is 9. Choice A calculates the mean instead of the median, choice B finds the range instead of the median, choice D chooses the lowest value rather than the middle value. Question 20. A student has a quiz average of 79 weighted 3 times and a test average of 82 weighted 3 times. What is the weighted average for practice set 25? Option A 483/2. Option B 82. Option C 161/2 plus 1. Option D 161/2. The correct answer is option D 161/2. A weighted average multiplies each score by its weight, adds the products, and divides by the total weight. Here that is, 79 times 3 plus 82 times 3, divided by 6 equals 161/2. Choice A divides by the number of scores instead of the total weight, choice B chooses one score instead of combining both weighted scores, choice C uses an unsupported adjustment rather than the required operation. Question 21. Which data set has the greatest spread based on its range for practice set 25? Option A 7, 12, 14, 16, 21. Option B 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Option C 13, 14, 14, 15, 16. Option D 11, 12, 14, 15, 17. The correct answer is option A 7, 12, 14, 16, 21. Range measures spread by subtracting the minimum from the maximum. The selected set has range 14, which is larger than the ranges of the other listed sets. Choice B has a smaller range of 4, choice C has a smaller range of 3, choice D has a smaller range of 6. Question 22. A bag has 8 red, 6 blue, and 2 green tokens. What is the probability of not drawing a green token? Option A 1/8. Option B 7/8. Option C 1/2. Option D 7. The correct answer is option B, 7/8. Not drawing green means drawing either red or blue. That gives 14 favorable outcomes out of 16, so the probability is 7/8. Choice A finds the probability of green instead of its complement, choice C counts only red outcomes and leaves out blue, choice D compares favorable outcomes to green tokens rather than total tokens. Question 23. In a group, 18 students studied and passed, 7 studied and did not pass, 9 did not study and passed, and 13 did not study and did not pass. What is P, passed studied? Option A 27/47. Option B 18/47. Option C 18/25. Option D 7/25. The correct answer is option C, 18/25. The condition studied limits the denominator to students who studied. Among those 25 students, 18 passed, so the conditional probability is 18/25. Choice A finds the overall pass rate instead of conditioning on studied, choice B finds the joint probability of studied and passed, choice D finds the studied minus and minus did minus not minus pass rate instead. Question 24. Out of 49 students, 20 practice algebra, 20 practice statistics, and 10 practice both. How many practice neither topic? Option A 30. Option B 9. Option C 10. Option D 19. The correct answer is option D, 19. First find the union, 20 plus 20 minus 10 equals 30. Then subtract that from the class total, giving 49 minus 30 equals 19 students who practice neither topic. Choice A finds the number practicing at least one topic instead of neither, choice B subtracts both groups without adding the overlap back, choice C uses only the overlap count. Question 25. A line of best fit is y equals 6x plus 16. What predicted y minus value corresponds to x equals 4? Option A 40. Option B 26. Option C 24. Option D 120. The correct answer is option A, 40. A prediction from a line of best fit comes from substituting the x minus value into the equation. Using x equals 4 gives y equals 6, 4, plus 16 equals 40. Choice B adds the values instead of multiplying the slope by x, choice C forgets to add the y minus intercept, choice D adds the intercept to x before multiplying.